Hey there, it's Angela Hochman. Thank you so much for tuning in to STL TV, where you get to experience St. Louis. Now, I love sitting down with interesting people in studio doing some good in our community. So that's exactly who I brought on today. I have from the Down syndrome of the greater St. Louis area, Executive Director Erin Suellman, and you brought on your sidekick, Abeo. How are you two doing?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for being here. I know you're busy. This is an extremely busy month for you because it is Down Syndrome Awareness Month.
That's right.
Erin, I'll let you go ahead and talk a little bit about what is Down syndrome. Some people might not know, and they really need to be aware.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a huge part of what we do as an association is just raise awareness about what Down syndrome is. So Down syndrome is when a baby is born with a third copy of the 21st chromosome. So you and I have 46 chromosomes, and a baby with Down syndrome is going to have 47 chromosomes. And it's that third copy of the 21st chromosome that leads to a lot of the common characteristics that we associate with Down syndrome, as well as the developmental delays and intellectual delays as well.
Okay. And what is the actual mission of your organization?
So we serve, support, and celebrate about 2,000 people with Down syndrome in the greater St. Louis region. That is basically all of eastern Missouri and southern Illinois. And we do that through a variety of programs. Like family support is really important to us, education, direct programs for people with Down syndrome, advocacy, and then a lot of awareness like what we're doing right now.
Amazing. I love it. And I love that you also help families during all stages, perhaps from birth all the way through life.
Yeah.
I think that's really important to have that support system. You guys do great with your programming, with events, lots going on this time of year for you especially.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the family support component, that was what our organization was founded on. We were formed in 1976 by a group of 7 moms who really didn't have any other options or any other resources. So they came together to support one another and advocate for their children. And then, 47 years later, here we are, and we have 14 staff members, and we're serving over 2,000 people with Down syndrome. So it's a great organization. We're serving a lot of people.
Well, it just seems like you do so much for the community, for the families. I mean, what a great environment.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Abeo, I want to talk a little bit with you. How long have you been involved in the organization?
I was in this situation since I was little.
Okay.
When I first started.
And what do you do there?
Well, when we first started, we go to the events, and they have like all different kind of projects that we do, like crafts, and we do like dance parties and stuff like that.
Dance parties? I didn't know you had dance parties there. Well, that sounds fun. So do you jump in and you sort of help however you're needed?
Yes, that's correct.
What's your favorite thing about being part of this special organization?
Well, being part of it, it means a lot to me because it helps me to do crafts and enjoy art.
And I bet you met a lot of friends.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of connections can be made there. And you're doing so much good. You can tell that you both are really passionate about what you do, and it brings a lot of joy. So what else can people expect throughout the remainder of October to learn just a bit more?
Yeah, so October is Down Syndrome Awareness Month. We kicked off the month with a really awesome day at Busch Stadium, our Walk in the Park event with St. Louis Cardinals. We had about 3,000 people out at the stadium to raise awareness. Some of our friends got to throw out the first pitches and be out on the field, which was really amazing. And then throughout the month, we're raising awareness every day of the year, but October is a kind of a special time when we can really focus our efforts, and we do a lot of classroom presentations in schools, helping students understand, how do I be a friend to somebody with Down syndrome? Our message is that we're more alike than different, so spreading that.
I think that is just gold. It's like the more we're all just people going through life together, and someone might be a little bit different, but don't focus on that. It's like we are more alike than different. I think that's a wonderful, wonderful concept and a great hashtag that you guys are using. That's all over your social media right now too, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And we do a lot on social media and on our website, and then again in the community just to raise awareness during this month. And there's lots of ways to get involved. If you care about our mission, you can volunteer, you can come to some of our events. We're always looking for wonderful volunteers at a lot of different things that we have going on. Of course, you could donate. And I think just the best thing that people can do is just learn more on our website website about what Down syndrome is and how to support people with Down syndrome.
Awesome. Well, then I'll ask you, Abeo, because you've been involved, you said, since you were little.
That's correct.
Say somebody was watching this and they thought, I might want to get involved. What would you tell them? Why should they get involved?
Well, they should get involved because a lot of experiments at the office that we do. We do like physical therapy of music, and we do mostly like hanging out with your friends and talk, and they like to get more involved and see what we do in our office, what kind of work we do.
Do you have a favorite memory from something that you've been involved with?
I've been involved a lot with the pop-up snack shop, where we go to different companies and give them pop-up for a snack shop for them.
Pop-ups? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, Abeo's talking about our employment program.
Oh,
so
sure,
part of our
sure.
employment program is our social enterprise, our pop-up snack shop. So job seekers with Down syndrome get to have on-the-job training out in the community, selling some of the products that we make at the office, including some really delicious dark roast coffee, some beautiful mugs, and snack boxes. Yeah.
I had no idea. You all make this in-house?
Yeah, and then we get to go out in the community at different businesses, and it's just a pop-up. And so we get on-the-job training, and the revenue supports our programming back at the office. But I also have to brag on you, if we have just another minute. You did an amazing job at our Rock 21 program a couple weekends ago. Got up on stage, and it's part of one of our music therapy programs, and sang. What song did you sing?
The Best My Love for Emotions, 1977.
Yeah.
You went up there, you were by yourself singing the song?
No, all our group for Freaky Friday Band, we sing a group of 5 different songs that we choose, and then we get to sing and perform the whole people.
That sounds amazing. You were way more brave than most people I know to be able to do that. How fun was that? You probably felt like a rock star.
It was totally awesome.
Yeah?
At first, I was nervous at first, but I was hitting it all pretty well.
Once you get into it, you're like, let it flow,
Yes.
have some fun, and then you have a great story to tell afterwards.
Yes.
Well, is there anything coming up that either one of you are especially excited about?
Well,
Well,
I'm really excited about our trivia night coming
Yes.
up. Is that what you were going to say too?
Yes.
Good.
Excited for
Same
the
page.
children. Yes.
Yeah?
So it's on November 11th at the factory in Chesterfield. I think we're the biggest trivia night in town. We're going to have about 700 people there. There are still a few 4 tops and 1 10 top left, so you can still get on the action, and it's TV themed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we should have let you guys know a little earlier.
I want to go. Sounds really fun.
Yeah, it's a really fun night to support the organization.
Are you going to be there? Are you playing? Are you
Yes.
working it? What's your involvement about?
Actually, I am working and helping out other people with their trivia night. It's going to be a lot of fun there. It's going to be
so
awesome.
fun. You have a bunch of your friends coming, I'm sure.
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. And then throughout the year, like I said, if people were curious about some programs, what's the best way for them to learn how to get involved, volunteer? There's a way for people to join, is that right?
Yeah, so the best way to learn about what we do is to go to our website, which is dsagsl.org, and
Okay.
you can learn about our programs, you can learn about how to volunteer, you can learn about Down syndrome, and then you can sign up to get our volunteer e-newsletter, or you can donate online. That's probably the one-stop shop for everything you want to know.
Perfect. No, your website does a great job of laying everything out there in a clean, simple way for people to get involved. Okay, any final thoughts about what's going on at the organization this month, trivia night? Anything else you want to share before we wrap up?
Well, thank you for having us on. And I will say, as we kind of close out the year, we're also trying to help families that have children with Down syndrome through the holiday season. So that's another way to get involved as our holiday help program. So we'll take new unwrapped toys or, just kind of household items at the office, or if you're interested in donating to families in need this holiday season. Even though a family has a child with Down syndrome, they could still be facing all of the other challenges during the holiday season. So we do have some families that are really facing financial hardships, and we want to make sure that they can have a good holiday season as well.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you mentioned that, Erin. I feel like once the holidays come, everyone's just in this whirlwind of chaos, and you forget that it's not about just all the commercial stuff. It is truly helping people that need it, and that feels better than opening any gift, you know?
Right.
I think,
Absolutely.
okay, so perfect. So people can check the website and get all that information.
Yep, absolutely. And also
Perfect.
following us on social media is a great opportunity to learn more.
Great. Well, Erin, Abeo, it was so lovely to talk with you two in studio today. I wish you the best of luck with everything going on throughout the remainder of the year. I really think you're going to sell out this trivia night. That factory, there's only what, a few more 4 tops and 1 10 top. If you're watching, round up some friends, grab some tickets on the website, and just go have an absolute blast. But again, like she said, the website is where you can learn a lot more about it. And while you're online, make sure you follow them on social media. Make sure you follow STL TV on all of those wonderful social media channels. And there's always our website, stltv.net. Get to know some of our personalities, check out our great programming, just always lots going on here in St. Louis. So that's gonna do it. I'm Angela Hochman. Thank you so much for tuning in, and keep it locked right here on STL TV, where you get to experience St. Louis. We'll see you next time.